Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, The Great War, with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Sublime Ottoman Empire. So in the previous episode we have managed to push back the army of Montenegro back to the two provinces over here, and we are now doing pretty much the same thing with this last province. I decided we're gonna just do it because I hate the fact that it's, we are wasting a lot of troops on this area. So we're gonna push them back into Chetinya, at which point they are going to be surrounded by this entire army, which is currently being resupplied, and then we can just keep attacking them until they break down. I have gave them the order to prepare an attack plan, so they'll do that, and we will hopefully be fine. This battle itself is going to take a couple more days, but we're doing good. These guys are pushing the attack, and these guys are preparing for their assault. So let them prepare for a couple more days, and then we're gonna switch them around so that we have the fresh troops there. In other places, we might be able to take Burgas. I'm kind of surprised, but yeah, it looks like we could, and that we need to hold. We also need to hold this general area, which will work once we push these guys out. And we identified a couple of places where we were struggling, most notably this area and this area, which are really struggling. So you guys are gonna support this area, and you guys are gonna support this area. And I think we were sending, we're sending reinforcements here, so that should be fine. We could potentially send another reinforcement if it comes down to it, but at this point I think we're fine. We managed to push our units over to here, which is good, because we're just a close one step away from Sofia. So let's see if we can continue with that. Everything is going well, though it's taking a lot of micromanagement. We just finished the first military reform. We're working on the lessons of the Picardy maneuvers, which will allow us to finally take our first... I think we're gonna go with the planning speed, honestly, because we're most impressed for speed rather than the maximum planning factor, and then we're gonna go with the trench warfare. It's gonna cost about 125 military experience over already, and yeah, you can see how important the entrenchment is gonna be here. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be super important. Alright, let's make sure that's what's gonna happen. So how's this going? 12 days. Well, you are preparing, so it's not like 12. Let's wait till they get like 20%, then we're gonna... Okay, why did you guys fall from that? Here, I need you in this. Go. Alright, this is all going well. Alright, this one is really the one that's worrying me, but we now have 2 units there that are gonna support. You guys are reinforcing, so good. This is going well. Alright, we're clearing out all the issues that we have here. Final preparation bonus 14. We got 18, so let's wait for 20, and then we're gonna switch them. 100% bonus is not gonna change much, but Jesus Christ, look at that. Yeah, it's just crazy, man, but hold on. Can we do this? Can we dare to hope to dream to do this? I mean, we are already doing this, so let's jump here as well. Because this area is really pressed. Here we're doing fine. 6.9. Alright, let's wait for... Okay, 17, 21. Let's wait for next morning and just do it. Generally speaking, though, we are performing way better than I expected. Way better. Alright, these ones are Itihadist coup. Negotiate with the moderate Itihadists, 20. Not sure what. Gain base stability minus 10 change in politics will change. ITF becomes the ruling party. Public elections will be held. Avert it. Right, so we need to. I'm starting to see the pattern here. Okay, you guys have how much now? 23. Alright, you stop. And you guys attack. And that ought to be the last thing we need. Yeah, you're doing much better because you have a little bit of that plotting bonus. It's not major, but it's doing us good. 6.8. Less than a day. Well, that's a lie, but you can still think it's the truth. Alright, this is also looking really good. Come on, push them. Please don't let them reinforce. Alright, you guys are reinforcing. They're struggling really, so that's good. 6.7. We could make some progress here, but this one is the most important really. If that breaks, which it might very soon, we'll gain a really good defensive position here and strengthen our troops. So let's hope to dare to dream. Okay, and we want to avert this, so we need to get you, which will add 40 days, so we'll have 90 and 15. Remove mission, yes. So we need to negotiate here. And it's gonna change the balance here, and we just need to remove a couple of those things. Costs. Hey, we did it! Nice. Alright, so you guys go here now. You guys go here. I don't think we want to attack, do we? No, we don't. 6, yes, this is happening. How are you guys doing though? Alright, you're starting to get a little bit reinforced, which is great. I have a feeling, and this could be a potentially beneficial arrangement. Can we maybe attack you? What would be the effect? No, you need to rest. You need to rest before we try anything like that. Come on, break them. They're so close to breaking. This is gonna work. Yeah, we need to change the cavalry templates soon. We're not doing that bad on equipment. The biggest issue is the support equipment, really. That's where we will need to pick up the pace, but unfortunate as with other ones, this is a bit of a struggle. So alright, we reinforced here. And I say you guys can go... No, you can go here and here. Take the rail. And then we're gonna march to Varna. Actually, I can send one of you there already, just to take it. Just to prove a point. Did we use the planning bonus? Yeah, it's already really low, but yeah, we're okay. It's working. No need to worry. This one was reinforced. That means we're just trying to delay them, but this area really is crumbling. Alright, I'll send one of you to help defend here. I'm surprised that this is still seen as a potential loss. Come on! I wish we could do something, but there's nothing else we can do. But the good news is these guys are getting reinforced, because when they eventually start attacking this area, we will have them properly prepared, and they will eliminate them just by sheer numbers. Alright, what I wanted to show you guys also is this. We have caused the enemy losses of almost 28,000 and lost less than 20,000 men. So that is pretty good. We have a stronger army, as it turns out, though the divisions might be a little bit misleading here. And we have more factories as well. So, surprise, surprise, we are actually fighting a much weaker enemy. Question, will this work? It might. We'll see how it's gonna fare. Okay, this one really needs to happen though, because this has been going on for so long. And this one too. Alright, so did you finish this? Yes, so now we have 85 days and 99 days. So if we go with liberal propaganda, we will avert... I mean, do we even want to do that though? ITF authoritarian. Proto-fascist. This one is just going to give us political power and base stability, so I think it's actually a pretty good one. So this will remove 10 days. And this will remove 30 days from avert. We should put it at 88, and that one will be at... no, at 68, and that one will be at 64, and this one will move 10 days. Alright, let's do this one, and then the other one. And we'll gain base stability. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there, at which point we can finally close this fight. And let you guys deal with it on your own. Though you really are not reinforced enough. Alright guys. So we are now moving you away from here, and we need to choose the right goal. I really think this area towards the river is the best place for you to be. Actually, no, you're not gonna do that. I didn't want to do that, but you leave me no choice. I mean, even at this weakened state, we will be able to eliminate them. Damn. I should have actually waited with that, but alright. Alright, stop this. Stop this. Stop this. It's not working. Let them tire themselves on our guns. We actually need you there. Once we do that, it's fine, because they will... Yeah, you can see we're already actually having a pretty good effect here. We have a very high plan preparation bonus. So once we get in place and get all of the units there, it will be fine. You guys just... Actually, what I need you guys to do... No, actually you're doing it fine. This is fine, and this one is fine. Alright, so we're actually making progress here. Good. Here we are struggling. But yeah, with this, it is actually really good. All we need to is just keep the pressure. We'll keep throwing units in, and eventually we'll eliminate them. There's nothing there that would be valuable for us apart from freeing up an entire army for us, which is more valuable than anything else that we can think about. So let's prime you for this attack. Oh, not you! Not you! Stop! We're still retreating, man. Ah, what a waste. But doesn't matter, we'll do it well. Okay, and now we just need to remove something from the aversion, which is this one. Alright. So that's gonna remove 30 days from this and 20 days from this, and we'll be done. Good. Time will you arrive? 6 hours, alright. Alright, you can keep planning. We just need to push them down. As long as their organization goes down, we will eventually just beat them into submission. Don't allow them to get any... Alright, so you guys will crumble under the attack. So will the guys involved. So we basically take this entire chunk towards the towards the river, and I will move them up north and start pushing westwards. It would be best if we could have actually surrounded them, but the front is too immovable for that. Alright, we actually had a push happen here. You guys are struggling with supplies. Is it because of the winter? Yeah, it's probably because of the winter. We can actually have you all attack. You have enough units. Wait. Not this way. Alright, now they stop their attack and we can launch it properly. Alright, about a couple of... We'll see how long that's gonna take. So are you guys in position here? You're getting there. Alright, so we'll start the planning for an attack over here. We pushed this area. There's only one unit here defending. We'll see. There's also only one unit defending here, but it's... Actually, it's hills. No, that was stupid. You attack, and you guys can support it. 40. Now we're struggling here with supplies, so that's not good. And I don't think there's anything I can do, there's just too many troops. But it looks like we might win, so we'll see about that. We'll see about that. So did this fix it? Not yet. We'll see soon. Lessons from the Picardy maneuvers. Alright, they're still attacking us like crazy over here. The last unit is coming and will reinforce and launch an attack. And I did not do the plan, right? Yeah, I didn't. Or wait, did I? No, I didn't. Alright, never mind. So this is what's to be expected, but they're losing their organization. And that means that eventually we will get them. It's just gonna take a while. Okay, can we import more stuff? Yes, we can purchase more infantry equipment, which is still a serious issue, and we'll need to start importing some howitzers as well, because those are also an issue. Okay guys, rearm, arrest, and prepare, and you will launch an attack here. But at this point I'm pretty sure that we're gonna win this entire war. And it's been just a couple of months and we are doing good. So great. Recovery. Hey, we got support weapons finished. Awesome. Because it's almost 1940. Well, no, we need the radio. I ignored that before, but the reinforcement rate is actually pretty good. So the creation of telegraph and radio marked the beginning of the era of electronics, because we need to be more flexible, and difference between 2 and 4% is actually really major. So let's make sure that's what's gonna happen there. I would really hate it if we lost somewhere because we weren't able to properly prepare. Alright, let's give them a couple more days and then we're gonna launch an attack here. What are you doing? 40.6. Yeah, okay, so this is also in our favor. So alright, let's stop this. And have you guys launch an attack. That's gonna be way more devastating, I would bet. 24.2, 24.1, yeah, and it's night. During the day, this is gonna be only much more. Let's look at 23.1. Yeah, alright, so this is what these units were born for, and this is where they will shine. You are welcome to throw away your units. 19, yeah, okay, so this is gonna be really nice. But actually, I'd like it for you to only support this attack. I think I've done that a little bit too late. Alright, they sent in another unit, but that's not an issue. 10.4, 46.3. Alright, our offensives here are, let's just say, a little bit stretched. We'll do our best. 17. Oh man. I was not expecting that. I actually reinforced and made it so that we won't be able to take it. Well, alright. Alright, this is still success, this is still success. I thought you guys would be more effective. Combat with terrain, exceeding combat with is actually taking away a huge chunk of their 16. No, we're still doing fine. It's just it's gonna cost us way more than we expected. Alright, so averting the Itihad scoop will happen soon, so that's good, that's extra stability. I don't see any reinforcements coming, so that's good. Here we really need to kill that one unit that is trying to survive this. 14.5. We just need to put the pressure on a little bit more. This is 13th division. So once it starts losing significantly, it would be maybe good to launch an attack there. But we're being attacked everywhere either way, so it's not like we have much of a choice. 56. Oh yeah, we're struggling there really. 88. 56, come on. 14.6 for this 6. It's the night. 13.5, 13.4. We're really struggling with the fight and we don't have any recon. How's the infantry equipment? Alright, it's coming, but not fast enough. Not fast enough. This is going well. This is going well. Yeah, they stopped their attack, unfortunately. 12. Okay, they're doing what they can, and so are we. Alright, we'll push here. That's the good news. We're sending reinforcements. It's also the good news. We're making them pay for everything. That's the best news. This offensive, once it succeeds, will be unbreakable because there's a large river here and they already struggled with pushing us back. So the fact that they will not be able to do that. 45.4. Could we see how quickly can we push them down? 45.1, 45. I mean, it's working. 10.4. It is working here as well. And I mean, we have enough reserve units to cycle around, so it's not like we are in a hurry to win or lose here. This one gets me a little bit more worried, because if we cannot push this far enough, it will mean that we're just wasting our time. But just by keeping them in the fight, we are basically winning on our own. Let me jump in to support this. Actually, I think we are so fast that we can actually do this. 115 to 1.8. Numbers. Isn't it fun looking at numbers? Okay, so this one is ours. That's a good news. This one really isn't, but we don't need you there. We need you over here. This will free up a lot of units. And once this one happens, we'll be fine as well. Alright, anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.